Well, hello, friends. Welcome back. Long War the Chosen. Who's hanging out here in the lab? Don't recognize these people. That's Kaigan. Who this? Random. More randoms. I suppose the reason I don't recognize anybody is everybody who I would recognize is here. Actually, the page isn't as long as I remember. I mean, it's been a hell of a lot. Oof, this one hurt. Getting Virtual Viking killed. And Zachariah, that sucked as well. God. 55 kills he had. He was amazing. Well, rip. So... data tap mission, then we'll see if we can do the supply raid. I'm going to have to boost that though now, because of the extra time it's wasted. Let's bear in mind we are going to be up against the assassin. So ideally I want the good old hollow target cyclic fire combo. We'll take a Majid. Okay, so sharpshooter, gunner specialist, haven defense, against the assassin, quick response mission. Actually, there isn't too much to think about. You just kind of pick from the top and see what we have. Almost tempting to take the third sharpshooter, but that can become problematic. Should we go with a pair of assault troopers and have them tag civilians? Let's see, 15 mobility. Do we have any extra mobility? We sure do. Hell yeah. Hacking, dodge, psi, offense. Offense, dodge, hacking. No more mobility there, unfortunately. Surely there's another one of those shotguns available. No. Okay, so in that case then, I rather want to have that plasma rifle available. Could take another gunner. Jackson. Yes, let's take Jackson. He's also the partner of 11. We'll take Jackson out. So Jackson has his EXO suit. There might even be another EXO suit kicking around the storeroom. There you go. Gives us an extra shredder gun. So Watkins' main job is just going to be tagging civilians. And to that end, I just want to see if there's another hazmat. And honestly, a second overdrive serum just to keep his mobility up. So multiple times he can overdrive just to cover so much ground. Laser sight, auto loader, suppressor. And we've got the Templar here, Zinchenko, who's probably saving up for, I like Crusader's Rage. Or aptitude, additional focus point, that's actually better. Arcwave and superior aptitude's what I want. Oh. Hulkster, the sharpshooter, got the Governator. I think the Governator should actually take this spider suit though. Governator is more valuable with the fact that he has Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Okay, so we got Nugget, we got Majid, Werewolf, Storm. Actually, if I am going to take the one Assault Trooper, I think I'd rather take the one who I just gave that extra mobility to. 18 mobility, the Hamilton. Oh, there are two Gore Scatterguns. No, this setup is fine. Let's get Hazmat, let's go Overdrive. Okay, so we're doing a Haven Defense. I hope it's not the reinforcement mission, but as we've done so many times before with the Haven Defenses, it's just about getting whoever out as quickly as we can. Majid, what's your mobility like? 12 mobility. Actually want to try taking a mag pistol along. I don't think there's anyone who I can actually give that mag pistol to. I keep meaning to try, but every time I get the opportunity, I just forget. One thing I'm a little concerned about is that assuming I get both of my snipers out of this mission alive and unwounded, and I'll try to send them straight into that supply mission, we're not going to have strong enough lads to send with them. But I mean, they are 2 master sergeants, one of which has Alpha Mike's Foxtrot, so there's a lot of damage coming out of the snipers. But the thing is, then they might have just come off of another mission, and now I'm sending them straight on this and then straight into another supply mission. If they aren't exhausted after this mission, they will be after the supply mission, but doing that supply mission is absolutely crucial because I think we're at strength 7 here in East Africa. So preventing it from hitting 8 is at least one less country that can launch an invasion. It says hold until evac can arrive. Yeah, so it is the reinforcements mission. Shit. Evac is right over there.
Hulkamania's running wilder than it's ever been.
You fall behind and you're on your own.
So the 2 snipers are ready to go, and of course, Arnie.
Fun is in the chase.
Arnie has the ability to grapple if he needs to get a different angle. Let's have the Templar and the Assault. Grabbing resistance members. Going or trying to go for all 13 resistance members is going to be a big mistake, so I'm not going to do that. Overdrive for mobility straight away. I mean, I can try hit this resistance member here, but so the Templar is going to go 1, 2, and then 3, and then another one. I think the Templar can hit that one, so let's have Hamilton run all the way on this left flank. There must be. There we go. There's another one. Okay, so Jackson.
On the move.
Yeah, I'm not going to stress about getting too many people out alive.
Already there.
We'll just kill the assassin, hang around for 2 or 3 turns. We'll just play it by ear. We'll see how we feel. I just wish that my Templar would actually start with the focus point so I could apply Amplify. Rupture effects, 1 mobility, 2 armor. I'm going to start every turn now on this mission just by grabbing civilians.
Sure thing.
Bloody reinforcements are coming already. Ah, excellent. So how many do we actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 8 is a very good amount. I'm hoping that he's going to be far enough away from the assassin that she's not going to run at him. Let's see here. So, Majid. Focus fire. Only 40 hit points. Honestly, I was expecting a little more. I grapple to somewhere where I can see this bitch. So the Hulkster is actually
The
just going to need to
Hulkamaniacs are
apply
giving me the
hollow
green light to
targeting.
go out and hurt somebody.
So that is DPT hollow target plus focus fire. The Governor unfortunately can't see her because the Governor could do huge damage. Although the Governor doesn't have Deadeye. 10 to 14. Okay, so I need Roberts to have 2 actions from height. So I'm going to have to command Roberts. Who do I start with then? 11 maybe? 11 to 15. It's high cover. I could start with the biggest booms to just destroy her cover, but she's going to come at us anyway. Can't see her from there. I should check these other grapple spots. Can't see her from any of these grapple spots, unsurprisingly. Just take a shot, Overwatch, and then hopefully hit the cyclic fire. If she comes along here, I can maybe get a shot off on her. So do I try and bait her into attacking a particular person? Maybe Jackson. We put like here. She'll almost certainly go for him. He can overdrive to keep himself safe.
Heading out.
25 ain't bad. Just to remind myself, yeah, I've already moved the assault trooper. Damn. See, I want to be able to... yeah, I think this is the play. Oh, that missed, didn't it? That hit 16 damage, beautiful. So close. So I want to be able to use traverse fire. Jackson still has an action point, so he can still move if he needs to. Excellent. Now the Governor. Precision shot, I mean, I can't crit, obviously, but I can double tap. 10 to 13 plus a finishing shot.
On my way.
Unless Nugget can see her, which he can. 3 cycling fires will almost guaranteed do it. I think I'm going to hang on to cyclic fire. Chain shot will do it. But let's use the Governor. Because this cooldown on double tap is only like 1 turn. Turn after this, he can use it again. And now I'll just finish her off. 5 hit points.
It feels different. It feels fantastic.
To find an opponent worthy of my skills. Rarer still to find one capable of besting me more than once.
I do still need to think a little bit about keeping these troops here, my main body of troops, in a position where they can sprint straight to the evac. That's just behind the building there. I don't think I can see these lads. Might get line of sight screwed.
Here we go.
That must have been a hit. Oh, 82 missed. Not really. 20, so I need to do 80% to do plus 12, 100% to do plus 12. Now, Arnie. These fucking damage numbers. Alpha Mike's Foxtrot is just such a bonkers ability. Plus 4 damage on his primary, isn't it?
Hulkamania's here to stay, and what you gonna do?
And what you gonna do? Okay, so Roberts is in position to evac on the next turn.
Scanning.
As long as everyone is like one sprint move away.
Okay,
Cover shouldn't matter too much.
we're waiting. Heading out.
11, 12 mobility should be able to make it. Yep.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay, so now. Zinchenko, hit that resistance member. There's 2 more there, look at that. God, these resistance members are fucking everywhere. And then hit this one on the way back. Okay, yeah. And I think this is going to have to be the last of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Heading out.
Any more than that is madness, I think. So then Paladin on the next turn, with the still 24 mobility, runs back here, hits this one, and then it's 2 turns to get out. So there's 3 turns after this.
Not a problem. Come get some.
So we just killed the first round of reinforcements. So 3 are going to drop now, then 4, then 5, then we should be out. Surely we can handle 5. I probably shouldn't even think that way, because you've got no idea what those 5 are going to be. And one of the 2 people who dropped in had 22 hit points and 2 armor, so... yeah, it's no small thing dealing with Advent at this point. And a couple turns ago we said 8 resistance members we'd be happy with. Looks like we can manage 11. Only 2 of them, but one of them is a commando, which really sucks. Commandos can't be overwatched.
Advent troops here.
And where they've dropped Overwatch, getting vision is going to be an issue.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Okay, commando should be easily flanked. And from here I can probably zap if I need to.
Hunt them down. Solid copy.
Commandos are bloody difficult to hit though. They have what? Tech sense? 59, 65, 68. So can any of the snipers maybe get eyes on?
Okay.
That was a misclick. Curses.
The little holsters have always stayed with me through the training of Paris and the Feynmans, and bleeding ourselves.
Governor has rapid targeting, but he can't see the bloody thing. How about from there? Yes. I don't want to use the hollow targeting from the Hulkster because it would end his turn. And I want both my snipers to be steady weaponed. And then we can just finish him off with Hail of Bullets. Oh, Hail of Bullets is so amazing. 80%. removes the evasive bonus. It still does great damage though. 11. You have executioner, you do. So 62, a 91% walk fire. Does end her turn though.
Absolutely. Scanning.
A lot of these resistance members. The thing is, on this mission, a lot of what determines how it goes is the, well, luck, frankly, of where the reinforcements drop. You get unlucky and they drop where you can't see them and you can't overwatch them. They then path into you on the next turn. And then they start to add up. It becomes a real problem. Or if you just get unlucky with enemy squad composition.
Good to go. Overwatch.
Like, you know, if some of the enemies have shadow step and you can't overwatch them, or they're just so beefy you can't kill them. Heavy mech and 2 lancers. At least we can overwatch them, but those lancers might have rapid react, not well, again, lightning reflexes. Curses, no overwatch.
It's time to go.
They are sitting in here, I think. I'm gonna run in just to break the overwatch.
Head down here.
Ooh, that's a lot of hit points. I think dropping down and flaming them is a good option. Zinchenko. I wanted Zinchenko to grab, but there was another civilian here somewhere. I grab them all already. Anyway, we'll use overdrive just to increase mobility. I mean, Zinchenko, of course, being the furthest away of anybody right now. Is a problem. Ah, there he is. Quickly, let's just get everybody out who we can. Makes doing the turns easier. And the Governor has vision on heavy mech. I need to do 17 damage. I'm going to double tap just in case. Yeah, it didn't get the crit, looks like. They're both panic. I don't technically have to worry about them, but I do need to kill them. I'll see how long they either burn and or panic for.
Time to burn.
Only one is burning and panicked. It looks like the other one isn't burning or panicked. But that's no good. Can I see these nerds? Really? Oh. Oxford doesn't even have a pistol. I'm starting to get concerned. Okay, Senna, don't fuck this up.
Batteries in this remote are dead.
He fucked it up. Okay, so we are already in the position where we can't kill the reinforcements. So just as I was saying, as you can see, if you just get unlucky with where they drop, it's quite difficult quite quickly. So Zinchenko needs 1, 2, maybe 3 turns to get out of here. That's 14. This is 13 needed. Nice. I keep forgetting about the combat rush. How long are you burning for? 2 turns. Then actually we can overwatch with sonar and werewolf. God, there's a lot of civilians. If at all possible, I want to start moving my lads back onto this bit of high ground here. I'm concerned. I think I might even abandon that civilian on the right-hand side that Zinchenko is running towards. At least chrysalids are easier to deal with. Stand out in the open. Hope they group up so I can flamethrow them all. Look, he can actually take decent shots. Maybe don't have to move him. Priest from here should be able to set fire to both of those two. Try that. Can't even see the other one, and I don't think I'd need vision to be able to set fire to it. The thing is, they're only panicking though. I need more damage. Panicking is nice, but what I need is just straight damage. Kill these bastards. We're gonna have 5 enemies dropping on the next turn. So look, at least the Hulkster and Arnie should both be able to double tap. Although his second shot's going to be crap because of how close they are to him. Nice, great big damage. 91. I think to finish off this lad.
I'm still a champion.
Oh, dang. Double tap. If I finish off this chrysalid, at least then I can reload. I can reload and pistol. What's the pistol shot on that chrysalid like? I can't pistol that other one. Okay. Ooh, I didn't realize that. Alpha Mike Foxtrot applies to your pistol as well.
Chill out, dickwad.
Chill out, dickwad.
Alright. Oh, gonna need a mop up over here.
Ah, 2. I can get them both, and then 2 more turns. Really pushing my luck though. Look, at least Hamilton can actually start helping with killing enemies now. Hamilton's already back in the area.
Not a problem.
Little trench gun hit here ought to do it. Excellent.
Multiple enemies neutralized.
4 civilians left, and I've got 3 of them. So we actually should be getting 12 out of 13. I'm really pleased with that. But it ain't over yet. We're not home free yet.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. It's killing time. I'm on it. Got it covered. Hostiles coming in
Ooh, at least they dropped right under my 2 overwatching soldiers, so that's good. Be 5 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, yep. Vanguard, that's a lot of hit points. Shield bearer, a lot of hit points, a lot of armor. Yeah, the other ones aren't too bad, at least. Yes, Roberts. 9 damage graze. Ooh, great hit. I'm actually going to start the turns now with Zinchenko, because whoever is furthest away from evac, and that would be Zinchenko right now.
I see the path.
1, maybe 2 turns left. Run and gun, shoot the gunner, I think, is the play. 4 enemies, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go, go, go.
That elite rocketeer is me an issue. Need to get rid of his cover. Can't reach it. Am I sure I can't get an angle? I can't get an angle. And I can't set fire to someone either. Yeah, well, I've got to finish the shield bearer then. Unfortunately, in that case, it's a waste of combat stims. I have got a hail of bullets, at least, for that rocketeer. Getting an angle on that gunner could be tricky. What can the snipers see? %70%, I'll definitely take that. Curses. I can get out in the next turn, that's fine, so I'll take the precision shot. Come on, Hulkster. Excellent. 8 hit points and an 8 hit points. 65 ain't bad. Yes!
Only the best.
And then Paladin.
Only the best.
Come on, civilians. The hell out of here.
Understood. Moving out. Moving to Overwatch.
Yes.
11 mobility on sonar, that's no good.
We're waiting.
Scanning.
Like, we performed really well considering we don't have a ranger that has the triple overwatch. Now I'm going to be wishing that I had my flamer against these chrysalids. But they are going to group up, so they could be ready for a rocket. It's that lightning reflexes, I think. Trench gun could also be awesome here. And at the end of this turn, absolutely everybody has to be within evac range. Okay, cool. So Zinchenko can actually get out.
It's far, but I can reach it.
Six to 8 tiles scatter. Oh, damn, no trench gun.
On my way.
I think I do indeed have to kill everyone, because on the next turn, Jackson can just run away. Fine.
Launching.
For the big chrysalid, I think we'll do focus fire and then some sort of traverse fire, direct shot combo from the gunner. And of course we still have the snipers, which will do work. Sonar can get out on the next turn, so that's fine. Really? You can't see the big lad? Well, that's an issue.
What are we doing again?
think I can not have to worry about Overwatch. So let's also rapid target the big lad for the extra damage. Oni might even be able to one-tap this chrysalid soldier. That plus 14. That did the 34 damage. What the fuck, Oni? I have only 45% chance though. I love Talon rounds. Oni, what a psycho. Triple kill for Oni. When Hulkster's getting completely outshone by Oni.
To prove Hulkamania's gonna live forever.
But I mean, he's still doing great.
Back online. By the numbers. I'm on my way out.
How many killed? 23. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good.
Scanning. Affirmative, covering now.
I just need to be double sure everyone can make evac before I start sending people to evac. This ought to be 6 enemies. At this point now, we can't stay. We gotta go.
Cover my flank. Repositioning on us.
Me bacciatoli. Ugh.
Just not good.
So who am I most concerned about getting them out? It's, technical, might have the mobility. The gunner and the specialist are quite slow, so we'll check them first. Interesting choice of cover on the shield bearer. I think this is only like that because the specialist is in the way.
Time to show you how much stamina I got.
Oh, you're kidding me. See, and this is why you give Roberts overdrive serum. Literally a lifesaver. So, I mean, I have used 5 overdrive serums, which is 15 supplies, which is not nothing. But I think if you have to think of a value in terms of supplies, keep your guys healthy. I'll pay that.
Absolutely.
You obviously can't pay 15 supplies every mission, but in the circumstances, I'll absolutely take it. Get out these stuff. Yeah. 23 enemies killed, flawless. Isn't that time to pose for a photo, obviously? We have to run away bravely.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the elders for their support in ending this menace once and for all.
So, based on who we have in this squad, I think if we can have Roberts plus the 2 sharpshooters, plus a few others, I reckon we can do that supply raid mission fairly comfortably, as long as I make sure to control pod activation. Full override. Take permanent control of a robotic unit. Actually not as great as it sounds. I've tried it before and I found that you just get those basic low-level mechs which then sit in havens, and occasionally you have a mission where you have an extra mech. It's just not that good. aid protocol grants the target a covering fire overwatch shot or rescue protocol. Use your gremlin to grant a movement action and grant them a small boost to dodge and mobility. 15 dodge, 5 mobility, that's awesome. Can only be used if I have no action points left. What's the cooldown? Only has 2 charges. But threat assessment I think is better, because you can have the rangers shoot twice and then put them into the triple overwatch. So we're going to take threat assessment. We have 18 soldier AP here. Trojan is super tempting, but then again so is airdrop to give my grenadiers extra grenades. Hack is really high. I could just hang on to some AP, but it's unlikely he's going to get enough AP to have 2 Master Sergeant abilities. Probably going to go for Capacitor Discharge. Let's say 1 use per mission. No, that's not good enough. Kill Zone is really nice. Kill Zone, you 4-turn cooldown. And again, Restoration is so good, but 1 charge per mission, it'll be Kill Zone. Especially with his 80 aim. Trojan or airdrop? Airdrop. There are some very, very, very long missions ahead of us, and the extra grenades are going to be amazing. Superior aptitude and Arcwave. Look at that, 33 soldier AP. I think on the next level at Magus, we'll take Blade Storm. Terrorize. Gain a 1 tile bonus radius for Vault. Add the chance to panic enemies. What is the panic chance? 75. I almost never use Vault. Infighter. Although Smoker plus Rapid Deployment. To be able to throw a free smoke once per mission. If Fortified didn't have such a long cooldown, it would be much better. Invert obviously is amazing as well. I think I like Channel. So because I've taken Superior Aptitude, I'll take Channel. Just to get that focus up faster. The Tandem Warheads, no Phosphorus. Ignore fire immunities and shred armor, I think is better. Great job, lads. At this point, I can't help but think that I'm going to have to boost. Four of us against 25. Ranger. As far as 6 soldiers go, this is a hell of a troop. 28 to 30. Can these 6 kill 28 to 30? I mean, I want to say yes. Just with the damage on these 2. Only 2 supplies. If I boost, that's only 3 less enemies. If I take the Templar, it's 31 to 33. And the Spark, question mark? Nah. I think we'll take 6. 6 of us against essentially 30 enemies. Which I know seems terrifying, but you cannot underestimate the damage output and the kill ability of these 2. And then, actually I wanted a Shinobi. Taking a Shinobi is going to be worth it. Who can I leave behind? You can't leave the Ranger behind. You can't leave the Technical behind. The Gunner or the Specialist. Murphy or Nwosu? Extra mobility on Nwosu. Mind Shield, Alloy Plating, Stasis Vest. Yeah, that'll do. She just has to stay in stealth. 31 to 33 versus 7. Yikes. I think I'll boost it and do this. 8 of us versus 31, and it's a lot of corpses in this case. But really, what does the mech give me in this situation? It's an extra 6 enemies to kill. That's an extra big pod. I was really hoping that there might be Predator armor available. I need a backup medkit here in case sonar goes down. Couldn't. I do like the immunity, but if there are stasis vests available, no. The poison immunity is very nice. We have mech destruction there. We have big crits here. This you don't need, that's for sure. That's where Arnie's pistol went to. And then the priest, see, the combat stims is of course great, but single use and it does nothing. Whereas the AP rounds can help him do some extra damage. But I think extra medkit 36 wool is not great. But does it justify a mind shield? I'm not sure. Anything here? Ooh, if I take field medic, then he takes 3 extra medkit charges. His base health is 7. I'm just thinking in other regular missions, can I justify running him with ablative, medkit, and then combat stims? I think I can. Okay. Operation Dead Man's Prophet. I'm going to be using the intel to boost this mission because I think 31 against 7 is a little scary considering I've only got 3 Master Sergeants and the rest are Staff Sergeants or even just a little Sergeant. And yeah. We will find ourselves coming into a lot of intel. I mean, once the Chosen are taken care of and the Doom counter is under control, we can then run regular missions that give intel as a reward and then send a couple of Master Sergeants with lower level lads. So then that shouldn't put too much stress on my barracks. Let's see. Lone Wolf, he doesn't need it with his 95 aim. He's just saving up for Alpha Mike Foxtrot. And then Arnie can pick up lethal for an extra 2 points. And bonkers. Okay. And then I think I'll just boost immediately. Sit reps. I've never actually read Impossible. Enemies are going to be so tough, but we're virtually impossible to win because you're infiltrating. Undying Loyalty just means extra zombies, which is not a problem. But the enemy kill count is going to be sky high. So if we succeed here, that takes it down to strength 6. That's nice. So I'm going to have to survive the invasion from South Africa. I think strength goes down by 4, I want to say. Okay, so we've got officer training in 7 hours, a supply drop in 10 hours, and then we get ourselves a Reaper in 25 hours. Straight after that, we need to send Master Sergeants out to do that mission. But I kind of can't. I'm going to have to wait for these 6 days here. Well, Stobbie is back in 43 hours, so that's good. 9 days, 7 days, 6 days. Okay, good episode. Thanks for watching, friends. When we come back, we have to do a supply raid mission. And then at any second, there could be an invasion. If the invasion pops before we complete this facility sabotage, that's a problem. Because everybody we need to defend is doing that facility. Okay, so when we come back, you will notice I would have assigned people here to Haven Advisory. I'm not going to put you guys through that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Long War of the Chosen.